Comment Show right now. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get my chat up. Not trying to purchase anything, motherfuckers. All right, let me get the old chatterino up. Give myself a thumbs up. Why not? I deserve it, I think. I forgot to cue up my intro. No, I got it. I think I got it. There we go. Very welcome. Nice to have you here. We're going to wait for a couple of people to get on in. We'll get started with the comment show. I'm going to have a special stream. Yay, I miss Bernie, Keeper says. How dare you, Keeper. Thank you for being a member, Keeper. I really appreciate it. You have the coveted creature from the Black Lagoon icon next to your name, Keeper. You should. It's pretty awesome. I love seeing that one. Cricket, welcome. Nice to have you here as well. We're going to have a great comment show. And then right after the comment show, I'm going to do a separate stream. You guys listened to my stream yesterday. Kim, welcome. Nice to have you here. Driving to Colorado right now. Are you serious, Keeper? Are you serious? I got to hide Bernie then. If you're on your way to Colorado, I got to hide Bernie. Oh, you're picking up your mom? Yeah, I'm hiding Bernie. I'm hiding Bernie for the next few days because Keeper's on his way to Colorado. He's on his way to Colorado. David Bruce, welcome. Nice to have you here. So just to let you guys know, right after this comment show, I'm going to take a few minutes and then we will roll right into another panel. I've been having some scorching panels lately. Hope you guys are enjoying that content. And if you are, hit the thumbs up button. You know, there's always the ability to throw $1 or $2 at my way. Moses, appreciate you, buddy. You have the, I believe, what is that? Do you have the Frankenstein? Yeah, I think you have the Frankenstein icon next to your name. Yeah. Love seeing that. Thank you for being a member, Moses. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. I'll hit you guys with the Sanford. Welcome in. How they say it in Germany, I don't know. I can't do a really good German accent. Welcome everybody to the MLH Comment Show for the 8th of March. God damn, are we already a quarter of the way done with the year almost? Holy shit, man. Time flies when you're having fun, folks. Time flies when you're having fun with Shane Stapler. All right, guys and gals. It's the comment show. Thank you for being here. Like I was saying before, we are going to do a special panel because there were some developments that happened yesterday, but it's pretty much everything that I covered. But we'll talk about that on that show. It'll be almost immediately after the comment show. I have a take a few minutes to do a thumbnail and stuff like that, but I'll be on right after this. So you'll get a full dose of me today. If you like those sorts of things, no obligation. It's the weekend. Everybody wants to, everybody is working for the weekend. It's a very lovely day in the Mile High City. Looks like it's going to be sunny. Yesterday was real dreary, so it's kind of nice. Howard County, welcome. Nice to have you here as well, buddy. And I'm sure you could do your magic trick and have Nanya up here, right? I'm convinced that time is but a construct. Yeah, I agree. Brandon Mitchell, welcome. You have to believe in yourself when no one else does. Serena Williams. I've always bet on myself, Brandon. So that's a great quote. And I bet on myself with this channel, and it's working out pretty good, right? All right, let's transition on over and get started with the comments. We have a ton of comments to get to. And then, like I said, right after, I'll be doing a special panel. The first comment on the Trickle Up with MLH video that I did, which was pretty successful. You guys got to get on to KDOT. I challenged KDOT to do the same, so hopefully he can fulfill his Trickle Up with MLH challenge and challenge someone else, and we can follow the chain. It'd be really, really fun. Look Through the Window says, out and about, will replay when I get home. Well, thank you very much for listening. And it was a pretty successful stream, so I thank you very, very much. There's Nunya. Welcome, Nunya. Nice to have you here as well, as always. All right. Ferry, I don't know if I welcomed you. I think I did. I think you were the first in the chat arena. Modwar says, thank you very much. That's Dad Ant. When I put up a post for Dad Ant. He has put in a lot of hard work, and he's got this petition. I don't know how successful your petition's going to be, Dad Ant, but at least you reached your first milestone. I hope I at least contributed a little bit to that to hit the 200 milestone. I don't know how successful those petitions are, Modwars, a.k.a. Dad Ant, but thank you for being a member, Monster Squad member. Really appreciate it. Tommy Temper Show says, DOA blocked me, so I'm not a fan of his. DOA is the king of entertainment. No, he is not, Tommy Temper. There are way more entertaining people than DOA on all of YouTube, and he's definitely not a king of anything. He's a king of destruction, king of tornadoes, I guess, YouTube tornadoes. But that's for the next stream. We will be talking a little bit about that next stream. All right, Modwars, on my Chumley McBoogerton story, Tall Tales, said Scott did say van on his watermarks for the video. He shows his old van, not the RV. So I was right in my thinking, Dad Ant. And Dianetic says, that thing is an RV? I thought it was an ice cream truck. Creepy ice cream truck, right, Dianetics? All right, let's continue on. Dad Ant continues. Excellent panel show. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you, Dad Ant. Appreciate your videos, and I might be talking a little more about you and DOS and the bullshit that I heard yesterday. So stay tuned for that. Scooter Mom says, what? I have never been, nor would I ever be a minion. Oh my God! Thank you, Ellie and Cricket, for correcting that. Woo! Yeah, I can't believe I said that, Scooter Mom. I didn't mean Scooter Mom. It was Scooter, somebody different, not Scooter Mom. Scooter Mom is an upstanding human being and a Monster Squad member. I would never say that about her, even though I don't know why. I mean, I swear I didn't say Scooter Mom, but apparently I did. So, I've apologized a million times. Sam was offended that I said Chumley. He said, what the fuck, dude? Well, Chumley McBoogerton, I mean, looks a lot like Chumley and eats his boogers. I mean, that's a great nickname, right? Thank you for the comment, Sam. Nodding Narrator, a.k.a. Flea, says, this really feels like one of those I have a black friend stories. Also, when has Snotty ever respected someone not wanting to be on camera? Okay, that's a great point. I made that point. I'm not going to talk about it now, but I may be talking about it a little bit later. Anna responded, yes. And by the way, Anna, thank you for being a Monster Squad member. Really appreciate that. That kind of helps me put gas in the tank, etc., etc. If you guys want to be a member, you know where to do it. Flea continues, man, I'm bummed I missed this, but I was out protesting the Brolyarchy. Yeah, I know you've gone through it, Flea. It's all good in the hood. And harmful practices says, so can I get an amen, Crazy Grant Writer? This was on the other Love Hurts Chumley McBoogerton story. What am I trying to say? Stream. That's what I'm trying to say. Crazy Grant Writer. Yeah. Ginger says, on the replay, thank you very much, Ginger. Appreciate you, and thank you for being a Monster Squad member with the very lovely Frankenstein icon next to your name. It's me. Says, I always thought you were protesting the Church of Scientology, but the last few videos you're doing nothing but spewing hate. What was hateful? Honestly, guys, what was hateful? about any of those streams. I don't think there was anything hateful. Pointing out Jethro, welcome, nice to have you here. Pointing out inadequacies and inaccuracies in others' attacks and other shit is not hateful. Pointing out people eating their boogers is not hateful. It's just pointing out facts. The Laura DOS says, you said Dad Ant didn't need to be on YouTube. I know you meant Scott. Yeah. If I if I misspoke, then yeah, 4235. Not Dad Ant. Dad Ant is an upstander. I definitely meant Scott. I wish he wasn't on YouTube. Toxic positivity. Howard County. Don't let me love bomb you in chat. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you a love bomb, HCO. Just for that. How about that? Even with hearts. Look, I'm going to do it. Here you go. There you go, Howard County. You forced my hand. A little bit of toxic positivity. Patty says, Mike Kaufman is a spineless liar. How could Aurora elect him? Do better. I agree, Patty. I tried, to the last election, I was, spreading the word about how awful he was, but there's just too much money in Southeast Aurora. This was the worst Aurora mayor ever town hall meeting that I covered. And I asked a very pertinent question about gentrification that, politicians got a politician. Frotty, welcome. Nice to have you here. Rib Guy, a.k.a. Doesn't Matter to You, not to me. Good morning to you, sir. Thank you for being a very, very fun member of the channel. Becky, welcome. Ellie, welcome. Nice to have you here as well. Mick T, Pup Pass, I agree. We're going to be doing a special stream right after this. So you guys are going to give me a few minutes after I get done with the comment show. And then we're going to have a special stream because it's going to be pretty fun. There were some events that happened yesterday that were very interesting. So you guys are going to want to stick around for that. Hopefully, I don't want to take up too much of your day. But, got to do what I got to do, right? Kima says, I am blocked in all of your streams because I tried to warn you all about Chumley when he arrived in LA. I still watch all your streams and give you all a thumbs up. I don't care if I can't chat, really. I knew in time you would all figure it out on your own time. Well, Kima, you're definitely not blocked on my channel. And I don't block people for just anything. Although I've been on a warpath lately. I think I banned 2 people within the past week, and that's the most that I have banned probably since the start of the channel. I think there's a total of 44 people that are not allowed on my channel for various reasons. Most of them I did not block, but some of them I did for very good reasons. I don't block, I don't take blocking very, very lightly. So, you can feel free to comment on my channel. I didn't block you on my channel, Kima. I know that for a fact. By the way, if anybody sees, I know Ellie saw Miss Sunrise Dawn. I corrected the Miss Sunrise Dawn saga. It's a really weird thing about that one. I don't know. Maybe I'll talk about it on the next stream, but she is definitely welcome on this channel. All right. Let's continue on. Nomfix says, I appreciate the fact that everyone has the patience to listen to what I have to say on panel, and if perchance you read my comment, thank you again. This may sound a little strange to some of you, but if you give it a little thought, it makes sense. We have to give a lot of thanks to Scott for showing the rest of us how a dictatorship really works, and the qualifications you have to be. One, first and foremost, you have to have the ability not to care about other human beings in any way, shape, or form. You also have to have the ability to control the minds of those people who don't realize that they are being put into a trance. Some people like to refer to it as brainwashing, since this so-called dictator, I like to say cult leader, but dictator works too, can't put a gun to someone's head and pull the trigger. He shames them by telling them they're not worth his time when they want to express an opinion or thought. All I can say to that is I'm so glad that God did not make me like you to be hated so much. It is not a way to go through life when our parents put us here to continue their legacy. So at this time, all I can really say is, Scott, it really must suck to be you. I think I agree with almost actually everything you said there, Nampick. Must suck to be him. Can you imagine that life? Matthew the King with a $5 super thanks. Thank you very much. That's a very underutilized thing. If you want to give basically a super chat, but you want to, you missed the stream or whatever, you can always do a super thanks. So I thank you very much, Matthew. I really appreciate that. Like button activated, Matthew says. Thank you. MTK, one of my great mods and good friends that I've met over the years. Riddle, who I consider a friend of the channel, who Scott lies about all the time. Big Chief in the house. What's up, Big Chief? Love me some Big Chief. Ellie. Oh, is that what we're doing? We're trying to shut? No, we're not trying to shut you up. Although $100 would go a long way. You're gonna have to do that self-imposed, Ellie. I'll never do that. Riddle says, got the notification you were live after you ended already. Shaking my head, sad I missed it. It's all good, Riddle. Thank you for being an upstander, as Dad Ant calls it, and you don't deserve the hatred that you get. I may or may not be talking about you and Dad Ant and Doss and Chumley and Lara, and a cast of other characters on the next stream right after this. Maybe not. You'll have to find out. Manuel Ferreira, thank you for being a member. Replies, says, same here. And Cinderella says, same here. Thank you all. And thank you, Cinderella, for being a member as well. Drifter, also a member, says done on the Trickle Up stuff. The Trickle Up stream was a huge success. We raised 275, 100 of mine, 175 of yours. I chipped in another 5, so we raised a total of $280 for Beth, a server in the Denver metro area who is fantastic, who's been our server for years. She cried. I gave you guys the picture. Obviously, I didn't want to show her face to protect her. And I can't thank you guys enough for that stream. It was just an exercise in great humanity, and you guys are just wonderful people. Cajun Randy, welcome. Do it. Do it, Cajun Randy. It's going to have to be self-imposed just for this stream. And it's a legit offer, Ellie says. Wow. When did MLH become the boss? Not like it's his channel. Ferry says, yeah, exactly. People act like that sometimes when they come onto my stream, because it's such a friendly environment, Ferry. It's such a nice place to hang out and not be bothered, stuff like that. All right. Keeper says, I'm not obsessed with Bernie. How dare you? Keeper says, I'm hiding Bernie from you, Keeper. I know you just said you're on your way to Colorado. So, gotta hide her. Blue Unicorn says, at 35 minutes, 40 seconds into Tiny Sob Story, Bitter Moon says, haha, that's what I was thinking. If I don't get my stapler back, I'll burn down the building. Oh yeah, haven't heard from Bitter Moon. I think I've just totally metaphorically bitch slapped that bitch next week, maybe next year, hopefully. Nodding Narrator says, the more I think about it, it was most definitely me because I was the one sitting with you and Bernie while the other peeps were off doing their thing. She saw me with you and Bernie most of the time. I was there, so she put 2 and 5 together and came up with 8. Yeah, Flea is referring to when we were out at the Scientology building in Denver, and Idiot thinks that Flea is... I don't know why people always mistake Ellie with other people. It's the stupidest thing. They connect the dots in weird fucking ways, right? Sassafras signed Dad Ant's petition. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and give that a thumbs up. Smeghead says Bitter Mono. Not Bitter Moon. Thank you, Smeghead. I appreciate you. Smeghead's been around for a very long time. Boomer Tint. Yes. That was a fun stream to do, man. People were really digging my impression of Bitter Moon. Harry the Howler says, who, where, what, and why? on my post about the Trickle Up with MLH challenge. You'd have to watch the stream, Harry the Howler. It was a pretty successful stream, and I'm hoping that I know KDOT will follow through. How about that? You guys got to get onto KDOT's case, by the way. Somebody please. Good citizen, welcome. Nice to have you here. Somebody please, or Ellie or Ferry, somebody please put in, what was I going to say? I don't even remember what I was going to say. Oh well, what? Oh, KDOT's. Put KDOT's link. Let's challenge him. It's up to you guys to put the pressure on KDOT until he does it. You know what I mean? So I'll put pressure when I can. Becky, welcome. Nice to have you here. Yeah, that's okay. I don't care if a troll wants to pay $100. Feel free. I could use the money. Bearden JK says that's amazing, MLH. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, and it was amazing. You guys are amazing, and the Trickle Up with MLH challenge is in full effect. It's up to KDOT now to continue that, which I'm sure he will, and I'm really curious to see how much money he raises for somebody in the community and who he challenges. By the way, Flea, I still have your HTTM prize. So next time we hook up, I'll make sure and bring that out to you. You know what I'm saying, Flea. J-Bat says, let us know what she said. You're going to make her day, probably her year. She cried, J-Bat, and she was like, you guys have no idea what I've been going through. You know, she didn't tell us what she was going through, but she says that's going to help tremendously. So whatever problem Beth was going through, she's, very, very happy that we did that for her. And I will tell you, Bernie has her number, and Beth texted Bernie later on in the day to reiterate her thanks, and it was just really, really cool and such a nice thing to experience. I hope you guys at some point can experience something as joyous as that. Thank you, Ellie, for putting KDOT stream in there. Make sure you sub up to KDOT and remind him that he's next on the MLH Trickle Up with MLH challenge. King Charles says, yes, that's a hefty tip. She's going to be so happy. She was. MLH, McDonald says, McDonald's been around for a long time, man. I love McDonald. It's a good dude. Let's see. Keeper of the List says, nice. Thank you. Pretty soon he's going to say something about Bernie here. Watch. And then Bernie chimes in. It was wonderful. It really was Bernified. Let's continue on. What else do we got here? Nomfic. Here we go. It says, MLH, once again, you have shown everyone in your chat the type of man and human being that you are. You're a man of good faith and trust. I feel privileged to be part of the truth and honesty you bring to your stream. I applaud Bernie for being there and helping you to go through the best and the worst of times. I was going to blame Ellie for all this, but that would be giving her too much credit, rolling on the floor laughing my ass off. But I will say this about Ellie. She does compliment the champagne in the glass with her effervescence. To put it in simple terms, chat, they are like two peas in a pod. Thank you, MLH, for being the human that you are. Thank you very much, Nomfic. Ellie is a big part of the channel and always will be. And I'm glad people are recognizing, the bullshit. I'll be talking about a lot of that bullshit next stream. But she is a great person, and you all are great people. And this is, I know this is a small channel in the grand scheme of things, but it is 6K strong. That's pretty strong. And it's only going to grow slowly but surely. I'm not like one of these flashy YouTubers that suddenly gets 100,000 subs magically, stuff like that. But Booger Snack's in chat. What's up, Booger Snack? Nice to have you here. But I appreciate the kind words. This is a thankless kind of job for me. I don't do it for thanks. I do it to help people and to educate and inform, and sometimes to have a little bit of fun. Sometimes to address some problematic issues, which I've been doing lately on those on the panels that I've been having. But I hope everybody realizes that I do work hard, and I love you guys and I love what I do, and I'm going to continue to do it because it's inherent in me just to keep doing what I'm doing. So, going to do it as long as I can. I give it at least another 10 years, y'all. All right, Tanya oh man, I'm having such a tough time. Tanya Tabachik says thank you for the traffic stop. I've been having trouble with the thumbnails on the lives, like the cop watching lives, but it's I don't know how to fix that. It always does it sideways like that, but whatever. It is what it is. Pallone says, hey, MLH, and Ramona, hit the road, Jack. Keep up the great work, MLH. Thank you very much, Pallone. Pallone's OG is one of the first 50 subs of the channel, and I really appreciate you, Pallone. And he's referring to Ramona, which was the other person I had to jettison off the channel after 8 months of badgering and just, nonsense. She would always, talk about different things other than what was going on in the stream. Not to say that, people can't talk about other things, but they were just irritating, stupid things that just, it was just gibberish, and it was just, and then she like insulted me on the channel, and I'm like, you know what, I can only take so much. 8 months it took me to jettison her out. Fuzzy, awesome other mod on the channel, says thanks for getting the ick off even for a brief moment, MLH and Bernie. Much love to you both. Thank you very much, Fuzzy. We love you too. And that food was delicious. Sarku at the mall. I love that place. I don't know why. It's just so good. I know it's not great for you, but I don't care. It just tastes good. Android Music Studios commented on my Karen in the Wild video, says, oh my God, can you imagine the poor guy who has to come home to her? I was thinking the same thing when I was filming that. Android Music Studios. Ramona the Pest Ginger says, welcome, Ramona. Thank you for being here. Mike Stevens, welcome. Live, go to settings before you start the stream. Change. I did. I changed orientation. The orientation's fine. It's just the thumbnail taking that is just really weird. Good citizen. Super chats are also a good, effective form of payment. We offer options here at the MLH channel. We sure do. Payment options. No interest, right? No interest for a year. Android Music Studio says First Amendment rights should be one of the first things security guards and law enforcement get taught. It's amazing how many of them don't realize that if it's a public location, you can film all you want. That, and coupled with the smug attitude that idiot have, which I'm not done. I still got to put in that complaint. I just got to find the right place to put it in, and I'm sure this guy's attitude will be adjusted or he'll be moved. I've done it before, no big deal. Bobby too says so awesome for her on the Beth post that I put. It was awesome, Bobby, and thank you for your contribution. I know you. That's CC, everybody. CC did contribute, and I appreciate it. Rita, my good internet buddy, gave me a bunch of emojis on the Trickle Up post that I put. Thank you, Rita. Rita's got a great channel. She plays old school movies. Becky with the $5. Thank you very much. For Ellie to tell one truth about anyone. Ooh, Ellie, there's the challenge. You got to tell one truth about anyone. Ellie, there you go. I'm sure she'll fulfill that. Hey, don't call me Ramona, Ginger says. Oh, no, absolutely not, Ginger. You are so far removed from being Ramona. It's not even funny. Don't be Ramona, everybody. That just don't. Be more like Ginger, not Ramona. Yeah, or Becky. Thank you, Becky. I really appreciate that. Keeper with his Bernie emojis. Thank you very much. Bernie's in studio. She says thank you as well. Right, Bernie?
Thank you.
Thank you. I caught her off guard. Bernie is the cure, Keeper says. That was my cure panel that I did on the 6th. End harmful practices. Thank you for being a member. Says, I completely agree with you. You have to say what you have to say about Burger Boy. Likely I will be accidentally filing IRS complaints on more than Scientology. Ooh, that's interesting. Do tell end harmful practices. I am interested in that. You'll have to get into one of my chats and let me know. Nodding Narrator, a.k.a. Flea, says, Fragile Bot. That you, Booger Boy? Yes, there was a that we're going to have trolls, guys. But I want to assure everybody, it's going to be a safe environment for you all. And if we get trolls, which I fully expect, especially on the next stream, that it's going to, they're going to try to disrupt. But I have full confidence in my mods to handle any bullshit. They know how to handle everything, so there's going to be no dissension. You know, people are free to come in just as long as they're not harassing you or me, and no racism and no homophobia. So those are the rules. And if you can abide by those, then you can survive. Let's see how long the trolls can survive in the chat. I think it's going to be a fun game. And it's going to happen. Just warning everybody. Especially next stream. Watch. We're going to have way more people on the next stream. I guarantee it. Oh, look at this. Pinche Becky never had any needles at the encampment. That was 100% all lies to create a false narrative to get people to not like her. There's the truth for you, Pinche Becky. That was pretty good. I like that. If you want more truths, then maybe super chats, you know. Nodding Narrator says, Nomfic is telling the truth about when you disagree with him. I'm pretty sure Nomfic and I had a different viewpoint on something not too long ago. Can't remember what it was, but I do remember we were totally civil about it and it wasn't a big deal. There's no problems in disagreeing. I've disagreed with Ellie before. I've disagreed with Nomfic. I've disagreed with plenty of people, but there is a line, you know, and we don't cross lines in the chat here. You know, if you have disagreements with other people in the chat, we all can be civil, right? I've had disagreements with people on panel. I've had disagreements with people off panel. And I'm always of the mind that as long as you stay civilized, things are going to be A-okay, right? It's okay to disagree. That's what makes us human, you know? I mean, but I think a lot of us are aligned in our thinking, which is always cool too. You know, I don't want it to become an echo chamber, but I don't necessarily, you know, want total chaos and disruption and all that shit either. Ham it up. Final comment says, that intro makes me very happy. Thank you very much. I worked very hard on that one. No, I didn't. I paid somebody to make an 8-bit version, but it is my video. The 8-bit Sanford & Son, I think, is what you're mentioning. Let's see if we got any held comments. I highly doubt it. Oh, here we go. Blocked word. Who fucking pays you? This was an old video I did with somebody I'm not going to mention. But I'm going to prove that because, yeah, you know. Thanks, Fred, for your comment. Narrator has another comment. You must have said a naughty word. Let's see. Blocked word. Hold on. It's all good, Flea. I just went back and listened to her stream, Bitter Moon stream. I think she's definitely talking about me. I was the one who was there. She must think I'm someone else, though, because I've never been a mod. Did she accuse us of being SWAT narcs, MLH? She must not know who she's dealing with, for fuck's sake. I can't even mind my own fucking business without having to deal with someone's bullshit. Yes, not you, Flea. She accused Ellie and myself of swatting Jay. So that's what it was. Keeper said, if I said fuck on here, does it echo? I'm going to go ahead and approve that, Keeper. I don't want too much F words. That's why I put it on the blocked words list, because YouTube is real fickle. But I haven't had a lot of F words, so I'll approve it. All right, let's go back, make sure those are taken care of. Yeah, and then let's see if we got any mentions. I'm sure we did. BZ a week ago mentioned me on the security and Karens freak out over legal filming. I did see that video, and they do freak out. Laura Victims mentioned me and said, could Scott actually be leaving? Only time will tell. So enjoy this lovely tune. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey, goodbye. No, he didn't leave. He's still there. But we might talk about it on the next stream. DOS mentioned me, the one and only Booger stream. Yes, the infamous Booger stream, DOS. A lot of people watch that. It's making the rounds for sure. BZ again with the creepy audit turns into internal affairs case. Did get a chance to watch that one as well. BZ Watchdog, you're doing fine work. Thank you for the mentions. I really appreciate it. Das again with the she showed me this kickboxer. It's badass. And then Supine. Oh, that was 2 years ago. Jesus, 2 years ago, really? Wow. And Horizon. Thank you guys very much for the mentions. Let's go back, make sure we're clear on comments. All right, let me just give these the thumbs up. Boom and boom. These ones were the ones I just approved. So we'll do that, and we'll do this. And that should just about wrap up the comments. Yes, okay. Let's transition back on over. We'll talk a little bit, and then I will get prepared for the next stream, and you guys are going to want to stick around for that one. Let's see if we got any comments in chat. Gregory, welcome. Nice to have you here, buddy. Hope to see you tomorrow. Obviously, you'll be here tomorrow for Bernie's stream, Hot Tub Time Machine. DOA is the only person who ever said he was a pedo. He started that rumor a while back so he could then twist the narrative and then accuse others of doing it. 100%. Well, we're going to, and Laura lied about getting stuck with Neil. We're going to talk a little bit about all of that on the next stream. Got to save some for the next stream, y'all. Remember that stuff and bring it up on the next stream. Let's see. I was hoping about the word being flat. No. He's not a flat earther. That's something else I got to address. The Holocaust denialism. I'll address that on the next stream, okay? I forgot to do it. From this I know. Welcome. Thank you for being in here, and thank you for being a member. We're going to talk more about it on the next stream, guys. So you're going to want to hang around. Just give me a few minutes. But anyways, let's talk about the schedule. Obviously, this is the comment show. Later today, probably right after this stream, give me a few minutes. We're going to have another barn burner panel. I'm going to address a couple of things that I missed yesterday. We're also going to talk about something that occurred yesterday, so you're going to want to stick around for that. And like I said, give me about 15 minutes after the conclusion of this stream, and we will get to it. Make sure you guys comment on all the videos. That way the comment show keeps going. The comments have been coming in regularly, and I appreciate that. Let's keep doing that. You know, if you're watching on the archives, the what do they call that? The replay crew. You know, I'm trying to jumble my words here. You know, I appreciate every comment. It goes a long way into keeping the comment show going. There was a short time when I was like, maybe I just need to rethink the comment show, but it's been going strong. So let's keep that going. You know, comment on other videos and, you know, give me stuff to talk about on this show. Today's a special case. I'm going to be doing another panel right after this. Sunday is Hot Tub Time Machine on Bernie's channel, Bernie Branches. I'm sure one of the lovely mods will put the link right into chat there. Make sure you sub up to that. If you like a little bit of adult karaoke fun, then that's going to be a really fun time for you. If you're not into adult themed entertainment, not talking porn, there's no video, but there is a lot of racy talk and racy lyrics to songs, but it's hilarious. Everybody has a good time. And if you can stomach that, please join us on Sundays. Monday through Wednesday, I usually do cop watching. Thursdays, I try to take off, even though I very rarely do. You guys know that. Fridays, I am on my other channel, RP Grinders, on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/RP Grinders, or you can catch it on the YouTube as well. Just search RP Grinders. And then we've come full circle back to the comment show. So that's the schedule. What else do I got to say? Yep, there's Bernie's channel. Make sure you sub up to that one. That's the main one. Fabdriz, welcome. Nice to have you here. All right. So just remember, I'll be doing a stream right after this, even though I've said it 100 times. Don't care. It's my channel. I can promote as much as I want. But I'm going to leave you with this. If you are struggling with your own mental health, please reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I am not a counselor, a psychiatrist, or a psychologist, but I do listen, and sometimes that helps. But if I don't get back to you in a timely fashion, just remember, somebody out there thinks you are their favorite. Hold on to that thought. It could save your life. There is a hotline in North America, Canada, and the United States, 988. Dial those 3 simple digits to get you connected to somebody right away if you don't want to wait for me to respond to you on email. If you're not in North America, type in your browser of choice, mental health help. Click on any of those options, and they will get you connected with somebody that can help you out. Talk to somebody before you do anything rash. It's not worth it. I've been there. I've done that. And, I just hope that my words reach at least one person, and, I can prevent you from doing something that you and your family will definitely regret. All right, everybody, take care. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your 15 minutes or so till I get the next stream going. Or have a good rest of your day if you're not going to join me on the next panel. But that's okay. Love all of you guys. Thank you for being members, everybody that's a member, and thank you for being a subscriber. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Later, everybody.